Right. Well, there's a lot of things missing. So let's start from the beginning. I'm guessing you're going to add the intro. So again, I gave you the intro, and the intro is supposed to last the length. However long the intro is going to be on this. The camera's going to be on this thing right here, moving around for the intro. If it's too much and it's too long, just have the camera just stay right here, stand right here. But have the intro put in. My voiceover intro I have, and it's supposed to be some background music. So add the background music. Also, the the um the background doesn't look, it's white. It's supposed to be like reflective gray color that I gave you. Bring that reflective gray color back, but it's supposed to be that reflective gray background. I mean, I don't know what happened to the background, but I want it like that. That's what I want. Um, oh man, come on. Um, it's supposed to be this reflective background, like this. It's supposed to be this one. Oh crap! I started over. It's supposed to be this reflective background, this kind of gray reflective background. That's what I want. I want that one. All right. Next thing. Um, yeah, I mean, you didn't use the template I gave you. I gave you the template. You added your own. You didn't use this template, this text template with this stuff and that. I gave you the text template. I gave you this with the blocking. I want you to use that, but I mean, that's what I wanted. And next time, if I ask you to do that one, do what I asked you to do. But for now, don't worry about it. Just continue to use this text. But that's what I wanted. But a lot of this, text is too small. This one's too small. So that one's too small. Pause it. The word people is too small. That's too small. So make that bigger and make that bigger. And for this also, people went off the screen way too early. So this all should go off together. What's going on with this one? That's too small. Make it bigger. That text is fine. This is a fine size. People went off the screen too early, so put the word, make the word people last longer, last just as long as this. It went off the screen way too early. That's too quick. Matter of fact, keep it on the screen. I don't know why it went off the screen. And it's not consistent. Like for this one, people comes down. But then it disappears way too early, and it comes down, but it doesn't go back up. It just disappears off the screen. It should, but don't worry about that. Just it comes down, and just keep it on the screen with this one. If this stays on the screen, that stays on the screen. See how that goes off the screen? That shouldn't have to go off the screen. Same thing with this one. The text is too small. Make this text bigger. So for 15, make the text bigger. Make the text bigger for this one. It's too small. This one is fine. This one is fine. This one is fine. It's too short. That only lasts. People can't read this stuff that fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Really about 4 seconds. It's on the screen for 4 seconds. I want it on the screen for 8 seconds. So everything has to be on the screen for 8 seconds. If you have to, take some of the camera movement out to stop the frames, or reduce the amount of frames, then to go ahead and do that. But just make sure it's good. It's supposed to be on the screen for 8 seconds. And the countdown only starts with all the information's on the screen. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The information's on the screen for about 3.5 to 4 seconds. That's not long enough. So have it on there for 8 seconds. See how this is big? This text is big. I don't know where this line. That's kind of so short, man. Why do you... 1, 2, 3, 4. This text is too small. Make that text bigger. It's too fast, man. Go back and make everything stay on the screen for 8 seconds. This is too fast. I've said this in 2 videos already, and it's still being done. I don't understand. Like I tell freelancers exactly what to do, word by word, and freelancers don't listen. I mean, I give it to you in the video. Just watch the video, and it tells you what I want you to do. I mean, other freelancers, the situation. It's just, I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated. I'm a nice guy, but I'm too nice because it took so long. And even after it took so long, everything's not right. All the text stay on the screen for 8 seconds and then goes off the screen. And I'm not talking about the text stay on the screen. I'm not talking about the camera stays on the block. I'm talking about the text and camera stays on. The camera stays on the text when the text is already all up. Then the 8 seconds starts. The 8 seconds doesn't start. Hold up. The 8 seconds doesn't start right now. It doesn't start when you're looking at the block. It starts when all the text is fully on the screen. Keep the text up there for 8 seconds and then go. See, you're already moving on to the next one. It's like 4 seconds. That's too quick. People need to read everything. I want them to take everything in. So make all the text stay on the screen for 8 seconds and then move on to the next one. That's too quick. This text size is fine. This text is too small. Make it a little bit bigger. 2 or 3 sizes bigger. It's going too quick. It's too fast. This text is too small. People can't read it. They're looking on their phone. And it's too fast. If you got to take out that frame, looking at the plane, okay, that's fine. If you need to take that out, this one out, because it's too many frames, it's adding too many frames, okay, fine, take it out. But I need what I need. This text is way too small. This text is too small. This text is too small. Make that a little bit bigger. Make this a little bit, make this a little bit bigger. Make this a little bit bigger. Make this a little bit bigger. and make the word people a little bit bigger. Okay, everything else is fine on this one. Too small, make that word bigger, and make the word people bigger. Make this bigger, make the word people bigger, and make that a little bit bigger. I need to do this myself, man. I start doing this stuff myself. See, that's long enough. That's a good pause. See, hold on. See how you stayed on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that was too long. But 8 seconds. Stay on there for 8 seconds. So that one's too long. Break it down to 8 seconds. I mean, this one is, look, the text is way too small. It's too small. Make that text bigger. To turn these two texts, make it bigger. Make both of those bigger. Make this bigger. That size is fine. Make this bigger, make that bigger, and make that bigger. It's too small. And 8 seconds. Make these two texts, make it bigger. These two, make it bigger, and make this bigger, and make that a little bit bigger. If you look at this one, see how this is very readable? All this is readable. All that's readable. This is a little bit too small. This is a little bit too small. And with this one, the text is fine and everything, but then it goes out of frame. No. Change that. Don't have it go completely out of frame and then you're kind of looking over here, and take that little dot out. Don't have it go out of frame. Keep it all in frame. Keep it all in frame. Keep the word people up here. I like this pause, looking at everything else. I like the pause you have, looking at everything. I like that. You know, if you want to pause this for 8 seconds or however you want to do it, that's fine. Okay. If you want the camera to come, you know, look up here and then come back here and pause for 8 seconds, that's fine. All right. And another thing, you don't have, for all the names, you don't have to have the names here and here. Just keep this name and get rid of this name for all 20. So get rid of all these names, but keep the names here. You know, you keep the name right here, but get rid of this name. We just have the number right here. Okay.